Good evening, everybody. Hey, Miss Angie. Hey, Niece Marquisa. How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Hey, Miss Suzette, let me drop this link for the community coordinator. Anybody want to come up tonight? You're welcome. Boy, it's been an eventful week. How y'all week been going? Outside of the Country Wayne Skit Network. How y'all been doing? I'm trying to find the invite to let y'all in. Y'all need to come on up here. Thanks, Angela. Thank you. There's so much going on, y'all. Woo. So much going on. So much to cover. So much to cover. It's crazy. All right. I'm going to drop the link for anybody at any time. Hey, Angela. Come on up and let me hear your voice. Join your voice to my voice and let's make some noise. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Blessings, blessings, blessings. How y'all feel? How does it feel for Amber to pull up on Angelina? How does it feel? Oh, it's so much going on. That's crazy. Good evening, everybody. Pray everyone week is well. I dropped the link in. Welcome to come up, side community. Come on in. Hey, Miss Donna. Hello, hello, hello. Now somebody done popped in. Hold up. Wait a minute. 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 Good evening. I can't hear you.
Good
Oh,
evening.
now I
Can you
do.
hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, good.
Hey, Miss Donna. Hey, Faith is the substance. Hey, girl. How y'all doing? Y'all, listen. Listen. We got so much to talk about. I dropped the link. You're welcome. Welcome to come on up. Come on in. Come on up. Come on in. Woo. Listen. Hey, Miss Denise. How you doing? Woo, y'all got to talk to me tonight. Talk to me. What's really happening, as Deontay was saying, these countryway streets? Goodness gracious. It's a lot to unpack. It's really a lot. Hey, Miss Rhonda. How's y'all week going thus far? Hey, Miss Muriel.
Very good.
You coming up, Miss Muriel? I dropped the link. Do I need to drop the link again for y'all? What's been happening, Miss Suzette? Tell me what's going on.
It's been a good day. It's been a good day.
Amen to that. Great
In
day.
good day period, but in Skitland, a really good day.
Yeah, it's
It's been
some
pretty
people
good
I
today.
don't
All of
know.
them. I was surprised.
It's really been a good day. All right, Miss Denise, say you doing good. All right. I want to thank all the moderators of the channel. I thank y'all so much for your time and effort. Especially Angela be going finding them videos. I'll mention it, and she go like boop boop boop. and pick it up. Thank you to all the noisemakers for making our community what our community is. I know we do have one content creator. I know Faith is the substance of is a content creator. I know she is. I'm subscribed. If you are not subscribed to Faith is the Substance, please go and subscribe to her channel. Tell her Auntie Vaughn sent you over there. Who do we have any other content creators in the live tonight? I want to recognize you. I would love to recognize you and send you some folk over your way before we get into this tonight. Put in the chat where you're joining us from. As y'all know, I am in lovely Miami. We're in our rainy season where we get normally during the summer, more summertime, we get the afternoon showers and stuff like that. But since we done messed this world up so much, child, you can't even predict the environment no more, and with the season and how things are gonna go. We had a good week. Miss Donna say, hello, noisemakers. Oh, y'all been chilling and relaxing. Marquisa say she just been sitting back, watching, has no words. Why, Marquisa? What's going on? What's going on, Marquisa, for real? What is happening? Let's start with had a blessed week, Miss Denise. That's my middle name. Denise is my middle name. All right, Detroit in the house. So you know about Detroit Amber, Miss Donna. You know about Detroit Amber. Listen, I told Miss Donna before I have people in Detroit on the east side. I got family there. All right, Miss Denise Frazier from Columbia, South Carolina. Yes, South Carolina in the building, making some noise. I know niece Marquisa from Houston making some noise. Oh, I'm so glad I got some voices on the ground in Atlanta. Rhonda Phillips, Atlanta making some. Y'all been making some noise, Rhonda. Y'all been making some noise. Hey, Miss Vanetta. Evans, Georgia. I remember. That's right. Evans, Georgia. Evans in the building making some noise. All right, let's make some noise. Anytime you want to come up, I can redrop the link. It's in the chat. I think I put it in there 3 times. It's in the chat. If you want to come up, Miss Suzette, come on up. Everybody's welcome. This is our community. Everybody has a voice. That's mainly what the channel is about. Use your voice, your opinion, your commentary, your perspective. Hey, this is a free space here. It's no charge. No charge to come on through. Come on up. Okay. Let's get this first comment here. Marquisa, boy. Marquisa say, Amber and Anthony, I'm over it. And SHAYLA gets on my nervous. Not your whole nervous system. Not just one nerve, 2 nerves, but your whole nervous system, niece. And Raffy and Mike are just slow and Dominique playing around everybody. Yeah, that storyline there. It's that Dawn thing. Miss Donna say, I am so shamed. Amber, Mike, and Raffy do not represent us well. Okay. All right. So how y'all feel about Sade, the Sade, Momo, and Raffy situation? Because he was feeling Sade. The only pause I have with Sade is she's so close to Jocelyn, and Jocelyn and Ralphie had a real thing. Real thing. What y'all think about that? Detroit Amber coming out for round 2 and teaching Shayla lessons. Hey, Alexis. Hey, Lana. Lana, do you have a channel? I do you have a channel? We want to support. Oh, Jesus, you went hard, Miss Vanetta. Miss Vanetta say, blessed brothers are the blind brothers. Lord, yes, they are. Each of them be trying to tell each other how to live life, but then neither one of them know how to live life. Like, make no sound decisions. I don't know. Why would they do that to them? Okay. Angela says, I believe Sade is the only person who is really looking out for Rafi. True that. True. I believe so too. I agree. Miss Donna said, I hate so bad that Rafi got with Momo. I believe he and Sade are they have better chemistry. They really do. Diva don't want Rafi, but don't Diva is definitely the female version of, not in this case of the whole situation with Anthony Amber, but like how Anthony is anytime Shayla possibly getting with somebody else, he gonna block it. Maybe if him and Amber had not been trying to reconcile, she trying to block it. I'm telling you, they don't want them, but they don't want them with anyone else, which is crazy. Jump in anytime, Miss Suzette.
Okay, sorry, I agree.
Girl, we making noise over here. Jump in.
Okay. Well, with Rafi and this and Momo, oh my God, I just the Bless brothers are they are kind of blind. They really are. They're really dumb where it comes to women. I just don't get it. The two of them. Um, but I feel I know it is frustrating with the, Amber and Anthony trying to hold on and trying to go through this. But I think hopefully that Amber is finally woken up, and I really believe that when when she's talking about you reap what you sow and karma, and I think Shayla with I think that's where Shayla's going to get her karma when working with Amber on the music thing. I really do
Yeah,
because as Mama Brenda said that Amber is the boss, is the employer, and Shayla is the employee. And I think that after what Amber learned today, I think hopefully, like you said this morning, Miss Vaughn, that she needs to be sensitive because that is a sensitive situation with her husband being, you
yeah,
know, SA. He really was,
yeah,
and
yeah,
so I
yeah.
hopefully she'll be sensitive enough not to just really disclose that. But I think she's gonna get Shayla back. I think Shayla's gonna get her karma through Amber. That's what I think.
Do y'all think from that episode today with Amber and Anthony that not Amber gonna use it for that, but Miss Susan in the line that you're speaking of, that will be the karma she gets, like in some way, shape, or form, not even with Amber like confronting her about it, but do you feel
Oh,
like that will be one of the tools used? Let's put it like that.
right. I don't think she'll confront her. I'll be surprised if she does confront her because she's sensitive to what her husband has gone through. But she's angry and rightfully so. And I think she has the tools in the back of her mind. She knows what happened. And if she can get like power over Shayla in that job, she's gonna use it.
Mm,
And
yeah.
that's gonna be one of the karma because it's not just one karma or reaping what you sow. It may be something else too that happens. And I also
Mm,
with Shayla's friend, what's her name, Delucia or whatever.
yeah,
There's something
Delicia.
about yeah. It's not. I don't think she's. I know that Angelina brought her on. It seems like as a ally to help Shayla, But I
Of
think
course.
that's going to backfire on her because apparently, if you listen to some of the things they're talking about, what happened in middle school, I mean, something
Mm,
happened that obviously Shayla's been doing this for years, even as a kid. I mean, or a young woman with the
yeah.
men, and yeah, she's gonna get her karma. I think from that music thing, and also with her friend Delucia.
Yeah, I believe so too. But
Mhm.
it's weird that they went so far back to middle school. So I guess that's gonna give us the backstory
Yeah.
of whatever this mental thing that Zachary introduced into the storyline about Shayla. Some kind of way, shape, or form. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But it's something to that. And they were very emotional when Delicia showed up. They were very emotional. Angelina plus
Mhm.
Shayla. So it's like
Mhm.
literally Angelina was saying you like saved her life. So I don't know if it was some other detrimental mental things going on to the point she may wanted to unalive herself or something to that effect. And it's some months ago, I actually saw in a comment, I think it was one of the noisemakers that mentioned something like that about Shayla back in the day, kind of, with the mental health and all that kind of thing. So hopefully
Mhm.
that'll bring out more backstory for Shayla too. Hopefully. So you
Yeah,
can
but
get,
I
go ahead.
definitely. But I don't want us. I know that people change, but at this point, I don't want. For me, I can't be sympathetic to Shayla. I mean, it's like you've done all that craziness purposely with your best friend and just total disregard. I know maybe there are obviously some issues with her the way she treats people, but I don't want. I'm not. They're trying to make us be. It seems like they're trying to make us be sympathetic towards her. Oh, let's just give her a check. No, all of that. The depression that she went through after Anthony went back to his wife. Okay, yeah, she was upset and everything, but that's not enough, in my opinion.
Yeah, I said the same thing that she didn't
Mm-mm,
get gut punched. The reason I
mm-mm.
know she hasn't really got gut punched good enough yet, because she's still coming back acting crazy. Now that part I know. But for me, I always want to know a backstory as
Right.
to why people think and move and strategize like that. I don't have no sympathy. Shayla is my least favorite character. Period. Point
Mm-hmm,
blank. Anthony is not even really one of my favorite characters either.
mm-hmm.
But I have empathy with what Anthony went through on how all this started. But he's
Right.
not really my favorite character, and neither is Shayla. Definitely not Shayla. Is one of my favorite characters,
Mm-hmm,
But
mm-hmm.
I always want to know what make people tick, what makes you think. And the reason I say that, I want to know what makes you think in a normal mind what you're doing is correct to make you think like Amber took Anthony away from you, and you
Right.
didn't go premeditate and get this lady husband. I can't
Mm-hmm.
understand that. That's why I want to know what really happened to this girl. Like what y'all did to her, Angelina and Brody. I mean, for real.
Yeah, you can tell there's some childhood scars there. Something must have happened. And even with her mom is kind of, something's wrong with her as well.
Yeah, she's
She's had some
special.
childhood scars as well. So,
She's
and
special.
she's
Angelina
she's
special.
special. She's special.
Evening, Nikki E. Hey, Miss Milva. Yeah, Nikki, you are not by yourself. You are not alone. You are not alone. You're not alone. Mm-mm. But y'all, we have to agree. We have to agree. Put a one in the chat that how Shayla is something have to be mental. You can't in your nobody can't.
Yeah.
This girl literally thinks Amber did her wrong, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard you, Miss Suzette, when you say that they're really trying to humanize her character. That's what they're really trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because I
Mm-hmm.
know that character has been getting hits left, right, up and down, side to side. But that's what they presented. And they somewhat still kind of present her that way because her way of thinking, her mindset really has not changed. It has not changed
It,
at
it, it
all.
has. It has not. Even today,
It
when
hasn't
it was,
changed.
oh, I'm sorry.
Mr. Meta put 1111111.
Oh, I have to
Yeah,
put one.
it's literally mental. It don't know.
It is. It is. And even
Even
today,
a
I mean,
person,
yeah.
even at some point, and I'm gonna let you go, Miss. At some point by now, something in her should be so remorseful to want to say something to the woman that was her best friend. And then she shared with the best friend we just met from childhood that this girl was a best friend and we prayed for me. So y'all prayed together. Y'all was best friends. She admitted Amber was a best friend to her, but nothing in her psyche tells her I need to go and have a real grown woman conversation with her and apologize. That is ridiculous.
Right. And even
All right,
the
Miss Angela, get them. Go ahead.
even the prayers that she did a couple weeks ago, whenever it was, I said, okay, she really, all it was focused on was, God, show me my purpose, not show me
Purpose.
who I am, that I can be a better person, but it's show me my purpose, so what I can do. And she thought her purpose was, going to find this singer, which is what Amber has done. But what she doesn't realize, Amber has the talent, and she has the business sense. Shayla does not. So with that, and she just, I don't know, she is delusional. As I loved it. I know some people, I saw some in the comments about when Amber went over to did the pop up. Amber
Mm-hmm.
was right to do the pop up. Okay, and
Absolutely.
everything she
Absolutely.
said was correct. And what I thought about, I said, she not only was telling them, okay, she was speaking to her husband, these people they're delusional, and if you don't see it, but I see it as your helpmate, I'm your second pair of eyes, I see it. And
Correct.
she was right. Now, the aftermath, the only thing I could give Anthony credit for with that is he didn't go off on her in front of them. He did it away, and I was surprised that she didn't kind of come back a little bit on him. But okay, that's the writers. That's what they did. But Shayla is interesting. I'm not saying she's not redeemable, but it's not a she hasn't learned her lesson yet. She really hasn't.
Yeah, we know all can be if they really
Mm-hmm.
any individual, if they really seek real repentance and and very and remorseful, and then don't go back to the same act. My issue with Shayla, even when she was the prayer before going to Dallas, she had another prayer somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But you go back to the same action. That's why I say something wrong with
Amen.
that girl, y'all. Something wrong for real. Because that's just not normal. Okay, let me read some of these comments.
Mhm.
Um, Angela, Angela says Shayla's still holding back. Shayla's still holding out hope. Anthony coming back. That's why it's something wrong with her. It literally is something wrong. I think I blame Angelina. Honestly, I do. Cause when you don't give people the truth of reality, you're giving them a disservice. I mean, sometimes you gotta snatch that band-aid off and say, look, baby, now I tell mine, he done gone back to his wife. You got this baby. You need to think about this baby. Leave that man alone. Leave that married man alone. He don't went back to his wife. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. You got enough family. I mean, even the daddy, he pacifies Shayla a lot too. Brody, he does. Okay, Miss Donna said, did it go over Amber's head that Anthony and Shayla's affair happened before she got married? I was worried to her the word submissive come out of Amber's mouth as she is so slow. That can be dangerous. Oh my goodness. Listen, y'all remember the episode where Shayla, the ones that been around for a minute, tried on this girl wedding dress. Your body had no business touching this girl wedding dress. None whatsoever. Hey, Missy. None whatsoever. When I saw, because Amber caught her trying on the wedding dress. That would
I
have been
see.
it for me. That would
Mhm.
have been it. It. Anybody want to come up? I'm dropping the link. You're welcome to come up. Come on up. Come on up. You ain't got to show your face. You can have the You don't have to show your face. Y'all see, I didn't got real comfortable with y'all. I just put my thing on. Come on now. Y'all family for real, for real. Hey, Miss. How you doing, Missy, tonight? How was your week? How your week been going? Let me read some more comments. So the thing, did y'all see the episode going back to Sade, Raffi, and Momo, where D told Mike that him and Momo is a real thing going on. And now Mike trying to figure out how he's going to tell Ralphie. And guess who he seeks consultation from? Dominique. He seeks her advice. Dominique is, somebody put it in the comments. I need to go back up. Say Dominique out here running circles around all of them.
Oh,
I'm
mama.
telling y'all this right now. When Sonny find out that this girl is messing with her daddy, y'all, we say Sonny be slow and like an airhead, but I'm telling you, she a daddy's girl, and I think she will mess Dominique up.
Yeah.
Listen, put a 2 in the chat if you got Sonny for the win.
I, mm, I don't
Listen,
know.
I put my whole check on Sonny, dragging
I don't
Dominique,
know.
messing
I
up.
don't know. Daddy like Dominique. I don't know.
Yeah, listen, Missy put 2. Hey, Felicia put 2.
Oh.
WW100 put 2. Listen, Daddy like Dominique. Daddy, listen. I think Sonny understand Daddy lonely. He told her too, but I now Sonny done told Dominique, don't mess with my daddy. Don't mess with him. She told her. She done warned her. Listen, Sonny was about to drag her sister in the parking lot. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think Sonny the one to play with. She smiled and be. She was gonna drag SHAYLA when she told. I don't think Sonny the one to play with. She come across like, but I think she'll drag somebody for real. Them be the one. Them be the
Yeah,
one.
I
What
get
you
it, but
want me
I
to
don't
call you,
know.
love? Okay, WW
I'll put 2.
Roz. All right, Roz, I got you. All right, Roz. Okay, what niece Marquisa say? Dominique trying to make Sonny and Mike not be together, and something happens to her baby, and I can't see how Melissa not seeing. I am so disappointed in Melissa. Where all her street smarts done went to all of a sudden? Because she in love with Mike.
Yeah.
What you got on that, Miss Sue said?
No, I said 2. I said 2. Yeah. If it's between Sonny and Dominique, I thought about it a little bit. I think, yeah, 2. I agree.
What you
She
say?
was talking about her daddy
Hey,
is
we
her
ain't even gotta
daddy,
bet.
so
We ain't even gotta put no money down. Hey, designs by Lene. Lene, you have a channel? Lene J. If so, we want to support. She is going to hit her like Liz. Now, speaking of Liz, let's speaking of Liz. I mentioned in one of the reviews, I think it was the other day. Sunny, that's the only thing, another thing I have with Sunny. She don't know how to keep her mouth closed. If she didn't learn anything from Liz, telling all her business to somebody she ain't really cool with like that, person being Dominique, she not even cool with Dominique like that, and then told Dominique all her inside, everything. Charmaine said, if you are following the skit, you would know that the SHAYLA and Anthony happened after Anthony and Amber were married. Even SHAYLA told her friend that she messed with Amber's husband. Yeah, Missy, she talked too much for me. Thank you, Angela. I gotta buy you lunch. I gotta buy it. Angela be working hard, boy. I gotta get you lunch. Let's go back up. All right, who else? The pull up. How did y'all feel about Amber and the pull up? I thought it was justified. I think she handled herself very well. She could have went Detroit Amber. She didn't. She was very classy. She quoted a couple of scripture.
Mhm. She did.
Said you in the private chat.
Oh.
You are. I'm getting all your stuff in the private chat. You said
Oh
you love it.
no. How do I? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I put it in
You
comments now.
see what
Okay,
I'm
join.
saying?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
just joined. Yeah.
No, you good. You good.
Okay. Alrighty.
No, because I want to put it up. You said no, not yet. Coming soon. Okay, we got you. Let us know when. Designs by Lene. Let us know. That's
That's great. Okay.
Shaman said that pop up by Alba needed. Yeah, it needed to happen. Felicia H say she loved it. Yep. I mean, it's like she was very classy, Miss Nikki. Yep. Very classy. She kept it. They have pulled up so my pieces. Listen, so many times. So and didn't get put in jail, didn't get a restraining order. I need some legal stuff to start happening. I really do. Rod says Amber has every right to pull up. She's looking out for her husband. Facts. I wish he would see for Kim and not against to see that she's for him, right, and not against him. If he don't, Rod said, ooh, Anthony gonna make me. I'm gonna have to put Rhonda. You got boots on the ground in Atlanta. Go knock Atlanta side his head. He need a look like shaking. Like wake up, boy.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
have a
she
thought
should.
on that. Yeah.
Hmm.
I have when you finish, I have a thought on that about Anthony.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You up?
Okay. Okay, I know they signed the papers and everything to start the process of baby Kai, but
Mm-hmm.
legally he's not the father. So that's why Shayla has all this control. I think has all this control about where you gotta see him at my house or my mom's house, and you can't take because he has on paper he's not that baby's father. So until
Yeah.
all of that is processed and that is taken care of, he has no rights when you think about it. Now we know that he goes over there, unfortunately, because he likes to, he still likes to be in control and all of that. But a big part of that, as far as her having control over where he, when he's with the child, he has no rights right now. When you think about it,
He
that's just my
really
thought.
legally he does not.
He does not.
Legally. And I do believe because Angela, that would have been one of her first cards she pulled out. Get that man on paper for some child support. That would have been the first card
Mhm.
because they money hungry. I mean,
Right.
somebody. I think since Anthony and Amber are starting to have these conversations and opening up more and more, all of this stuff literally should have been discussed in them therapy sessions. What they paid that they could have paid me. I would have did a virtual counseling. Listen, y'all wouldn't even have to pay me as much as y'all paid Miss Brown. I would have listened. You need the you and you. Don't bring up that Wayne stuff no more. If
Right.
y'all gonna move forward, get really. I thought they would since Pastor Chris came back. I thought they would actually get Pastor Chris to go back over there, but maybe it's coming. All right, let's look at some of these comments. Hey, Izzy, I saw you, love. How you doing tonight? Miss Della saying Shayla held on to Kai for dear life. She was. You saw that, Miss Della. I was like, won't you go on and pass Kai over there to your mama and go on and drag Shayla? I mean, drag Amber like you say you was gonna drag her so many times. You was gonna drag her. My Keisha say next week should be more than 30 days. It is. It's over 30 days. So they should be going to the
Oh,
if they don't play that right, I'm like, I'm so over them. I am over them. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link again. Anybody who wants to come up, you are very much welcome to come up and raise your voice. You are welcome, welcome, welcome. See me and Miss Suzette, we just it's like we just all sit down, chilling, talking, making some noise, talking. Ain't gotta be ain't no judgment over here. No
no.
judgment. You don't have to be fancy. Just talk your skit. That's it. She did, Miss Della. She held on so tight that she wanted that excuse. Miss Nikki said that therapist was sorry. And she kept getting that money. And you see, even after
Mm.
they announced that they got back together, the lady said, oh, I have to, oh, thanks to me, I got to keep coming so y'all can stay together. I would have been no ma'am.
Mhm.
No ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Because it wasn't even you that did it. It was that prayer Amber prayed. That's what it was. What you say, Izzy, you tired? Izzy Gal, you are tired? It's been a long time, I'm telling you. Okay, let me see some of y'all comments. Let me ask this question. After today's developments with Anthony disclosing to Amber how all of this started, which way should they go now? How y'all feeling about that? Like, what should be the next step after this? How y'all feel about that? That touched me today for real, it did.
It did. It did.
Yeah, it did. That between him and Amber, that touched me because that could go so deep. And I saw some comments where I can I it showed me that some people have never been SA'd or know somebody who's been SA'd.
Hmm.
That's why in society, SA victims stay quiet. And when you really an SA victim, most 99.999% of the time, an SA attacker is someone that you know. You know that that individual is well known. You know, well known to the victim, very familiar. And then number two, they continue to kind of be around that individual.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they really do. They do. So, because I saw some comments like, "Well, he continued on." To me, this gave a lot of.
Hmm.
It gave a lot. It gave a lot. It gave a lot. I don't even want to go that deep because it's just really too deep. I don't want to go that deep into that. I don't want to. He told them how it went down and told Amber, and I think that was a good step. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna read some of the comments. Miss Suzette
Okay.
responded. Says Angela says Country Wayne needs to bring Deontay Carroll to be in a skit counselor and get him and his wife. I would love to.
Right. Oh, I love his
I would
life.
love to see that. We got to put it out in the atmosphere for real, for real.
Hmm. Hmm.
We need to put it out there. I would love to see that. That would be excellent. I advocate for that. I tried to put him out there when he did the live with Angelina. Like tag my boy in, like bring him off the bench, but it didn't come across right. Me and him laughed about it. I would really love to see that. He would be excellent. The fact that Amber mentioned church today, I am looking for. Oh, that's right. That's right, Shaman. That's true. She did mention that was the first thing she said. We need to like kind of go back to church. Deontay will bring laughter and truth to the counseling sessions for real. What he gonna say, Donna? As my phone went off, it called me to this counseling session today. Y'all two need to get it together. Get it together. Okay, niece Marquisa say we still gonna go in a circle with this. They if if they really look at it, they already have us, the audience, hooked in, right? It's so many different directions this storyline can go in. Like certain things, I think they like afraid to like bring out the results of it, meaning a whole lot of the holes that have not been, covered, and think the storyline gonna die, but it won't. To me, it won't. I'm gonna read this one, Miss Suzette, and you can jump in from Roz. I'm glad to see progression in this storyline. I would like to see Anthony and Amber heal together. If the character Anthony needs counseling, he should get it with no judge. They went through counseling, Roz, remember? But you saying for today's events? I think it should. I think they should really show that too. That would be a good branch of this storyline to bring in a good road to bring in men seeking counseling, because it's some well-known actors and athletes, men who've come forward being essayed of recent, a lot. That's they can really capitalize off of that. Miss Suzette, you want to jump in?
Yes, I agree. I had put in the chat that what I think Amber should do, because it requires, I think, some research on her part and try to figure out how men are affected by this and get as much information as she can. But by them also mentioning, she also mentioning about church today, that they should seek counseling from someone like Pastor Chris. I think
They
that
really
would be
got
the next step as well, because it seems like Anthony is open to, even though he didn't have much to say today about church, I think he's open to going back to church.
Yeah,
So that might
yeah.
be an opening for them, but they definitely he needs counseling, because when you think about it, with the SA, and then the D, what did you say, the domestic abuse, the
The DV.
DB, you look at that, even though we know his character, a lot of you wonder what happened to him that night. Did it affect him and his relationship with SHAYLA? And maybe that's why he takes that abuse and stuff from her, because sometimes the people who abuse you like that, they know how to control your mind and make you think that there's something wrong with you, or you have to be with them, and that could be some of what was going on with him, as far
Absolutely.
as SHAYLA is concerned.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like he really, and a lot of people beat him up. You right, Nikki, too. Some people still think he's not a victim. It's just like I just explained, Nikki, with an SA victim. They will continue to interact with their aggressor. They'll still be with them. We see it all the time. It's like that's some real life stuff. We see it all the time. It's not nothing far fetched, that because some people were saying, well, he still was with her and this and that. They have to go deeper into that if they're going to really they brought it into the storyline. The audience picked up on it. We see what it is, exactly what it is. Amber called it out today, and now it's inserted in the storyline. So they definitely have to dig. They just can't throw that in there and throw it out, if that makes sense. They can't do that because they really have to dive into that. Now, to me, they need to dive deeper into that, since it has now been introduced into the storyline that this is what is being looked at as. Also, I said it in the review, Amber really has to be very delicate. Don't share this information with any and everybody, Amber, please. If you hear our voice, do not share this information with any and everybody. Especially not even Brittany Esquire. I call her Brittany Esquire because at one time we had so many Britneys. Nobody. She really, this is something she need to really get on her hands and knees about turnover plate, do some fasting or whatever the case, and be careful. Be very careful. Be very careful. We'll see.
Well,
All
hopefully
right.
she won't, but I would see her talk. If she's going to talk to anyone, it would be in confidence. It would be Mama Brenda.
That would be the best person. That would
Mm-hmm.
be the absolute best person, Miss Suzette. I agree. I agree. Miss Denise say Amber needs to. It's time to set up court for Kai visitation. Yeah, we got to get there. We got to get that boy to the mansion. We got to get Kai over there in the pool and stuff like that. We really do. Hey, Miss Deborah, how you doing tonight? Miss Deborah says Amber going to help him figure out that's not his baby. Count from January the 20th. 9 months will be October the 9th. Oh, October the 9th, that's my mama's birthday. Oh, okay. So his birthday is in August, right? Or was it September the 1st? Because I know that next day when she was sitting down with PR and them, I think it was September the 1st when she said,
Yeah.
whatever the case, it's not October because September's still a whole month off from October.
Mm-hmm.
October the 9th, that's my mom's birthday. January the 20th, that's when it was introduced, Miss Deborah, that she was pregnant. I don't remember. I don't remember when it was introduced she was pregnant. I don't even know how far along she was. Shaman says Amber needs to ask more questions. Yeah, they have to because Amber knows the when and the how. So now she needs to know the why it continued. Correct. Correct. It's a lot of questions between the two of them. The conversations they are having now, they need to continue to have them. It don't need to stop. It doesn't need to stop. And Amber definitely shouldn't stop praying. She definitely shouldn't stop praying. Keep on praying, Amber. You got to keep that in the forefront as well. All right. Anybody new in the chat? Good evening. If you're just coming in on the live, we're just catching up on this week's events. If you would like to come up, you are welcome. I am dropping the link and you can come on up and raise your voice and make some noise. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Lene says, Lene, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I believe Anthony kept going back to Shayla because he's trying to justify the act and not. Yeah, because he's a man. You dead. That's spot on. That is spot on. Because with men it's so different. I mean, he don't want to. I mean, a man to say he was taken advantage of by a woman because a man it's like, man, take it on the chin. That's another notch on your belt. That it's that pride and that ego thing. But Netta say she agrees with you, Miss Suzette. She agrees. Miss Della says the next step should be adding up the months. Somebody else just put that. Shayla got pregnant. Shayla took advantage of a drunk man. He shouldn't tell Amber how Shayla and her mom's talk. He should tell Amber how Shayla and her mom talks to him with their mental and physical abuse. Yeah, he's been getting abused all the way around. They're gonna have to deal with that some kind of way. They can't introduce these types of things in the storyline and not really dig into them. They have to. They should. I guess they don't have to, but they should. All right. Roz is responding to Marquisa. I hope we don't keep going through circles with this. Well, it remains to be seen, Roz. It remains to be seen. He said it spiraled from the encounter. Okay, Vanetta. Gotcha. All right. Angela, Amber, and Anthony may show up at church tomorrow. They may. They may. They may have a church, bring the church thing back. They should. Pastor Chris' favorite couple is the Daltons. Okay. They may. They may. That's true. All right, ladies and gentlemen, noise makers, voices. Guess who's in the building? Nephew.
What's up?
My phone went off.
And my phone went off. What's up?
Hey, what's going on? You've been missing in action a little bit, nephew. What's going on?
I've been in Busch Gardens.
What?
I was at Busch Gardens.
Oh, good. Family time.
Yes, the church went to Busch
Family
Gardens.
time.
The church went to Busch Gardens, and today my daughter turned 17. So it was busy.
Today is her birthday.
Today's her birthday.
Put some happy birthday in the chat. What's her name?
Kenyatta. I'm gonna put it in there. It's Kenyatta.
Niece Kenyatta. Happy birthday, niece. Happy birthday, Daddy. Should have sent the cash app or something. Auntie would have hooked you up.
Yeah. Matter of fact, if y'all want to send her something, put something in her cash app.
Yeah, of course. How old she is? 17?
She's 17. Let me see.
Shoot,
Wait a minute.
yeah, she wants something in that cash app. Yeah, she do. What's the cash app?
What is it? Let's see what the cash app is. You know, I'll be trying to keep up with this stuff. Wait a minute.
I know you should know that by heart. She's 17. I got a 17-year-old grandson now. So I already know how that go.
Wait a minute. Let me see what the cash app is. Okay. I'm going to put it in the chat. Y'all send my baby some. Listen, my baby is an honor roll student. Okay. She do good with her life. She do good. She don't cause no problems. Send her some cash app love. Tell her that it's the Country Wayne family. Give her some love.
Her Country Wayne aunts and uncles and
Country
cousins
Wayne aunts and uncles and cousins and nieces and
all of that.
Everybody. So what's been going on in Skit land? My phone been going off.
Listen.
I couldn't get home fast enough. Fast enough.
Yeah.
I saw the skit with Anthony finally telling Amber what happened.
Yes.
First of all, why it take so long? Why it takes? You know? Okay. All right. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. For sure, black women for real. When black women find themselves in a situation like that, the first thing they're gonna want to know is when did this start? How long has it been going on? That's the first question you're gonna ask. It took her, that happened December 26th, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. It took 9 months for this girl to ask that question. 9 months?
Yeah, that would have been my first that would have been my first thing too, because I be wanting to know. For real. I be wanting to know for real.
So look, y'all gonna see my review that is posting. What I said was, if you really hoping for them to get a divorce, they definitely ain't getting one now.
You think so?
I don't think so. You know why? Because based off of what he said, Amber is going to look at it as though she came after him and she took advantage of. Now, mind you, if for those that's been following Country Wayne back since that time, Anthony was not thinking about her. She was throwing herself at him, doing subliminal messages, and he was looking at her like she was weird when she was doing little stuff.
Yeah.
But it took him getting a taste of what was going on in the basement for him to start looking at direction. That's all it took. For Amber, what this is saying is, all this time she been plotting after my husband. All this time. You wait until the man was drunk. And you see how vividly Amber says she remembers that night. That she offered SHAYLA to stay, and SHAYLA was adamant about not staying. But here's my thing. Right. I don't know no married couple that's fresh in their marriage that's gonna split up like that. Telling them I'm staying in my condo and you staying at the house. Like maybe that's some rich people stuff. I don't know.
They all went back to her condo. They all went back to her condo.
Maybe that's some rich people stuff. I don't know. I don't know.
Because I remember that episode so well. I remember that. I really do. It's like I'm trying to find this cash app to put up. I remember that episode very well. Very, very well. Oh, you got it. Thank you, boy, that Angela be on point, boy. When I tell you, Angela don't play. Yes.
So how did y'all feel about that skit? Because I didn't see nobody's, I don't watch nobody's reviews until after I do mine. So I didn't even see what you had to say about it. So you got to tell me what you thought.
It moved me. It moved me emotionally. I didn't want to take from the moment because a lot of the noisemakers were saying, "Oh well, now he's saying that," but he continued. And my view on that is when it comes to an SA victim, that an SA victim will continue to interact with their aggressor. They will continue because it's always somebody familiar and close to them. Most 99.99% of the time, I mentioned that. I just wanted to stay in the moment of him telling her that. And this is he kept justifying, he's a man. A man always, men are overlooked in that sense when it comes to that type of violence against them. And because I don't know, with a man, I was trying to really get a whole lot of man point of view with that. Because not saying that they went through it, like how would they feel, how would they react? Because I did mention just now before you came up, it's a lot of celebrities and athletes, men who have come out as of late saying they have been essayed, like they're free to talk about it now. He didn't feel free to talk about it. He said, "I'm a man. I could have controlled the situation. I should have made a better decision." When you're drunk, you can't make no kind of sound decision at all. You cannot.
See, here's the thing, though.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing. Go ahead. I think the issue is once he got a taste, he liked it, and he couldn't stop. I think that's what the problem was. He liked it, and he couldn't stop. And when he tried to stop, Shayla pulled that card out. Shayla pulled that card out and said, "Well, she was messing with Wayne up until the morning of your wedding." And then that was the excuse he needed to keep going. Like, it was bad. It just was.
But I'm going to say this. I'm going to add to that too, right? I'm going to add to that, right? Where you are.
Oh, Izzy, I said that in my review. Because now Amber's going to start thinking about, she tried on my wedding dress. So when she tried on my wedding dress, was she thinking about Anthony? Like, because remember, Shayla was doing weird stuff, and Amber was like, "What's wrong with you? Why are you acting like?" It's about to start clicking. Now. It's sad that a smart girl in her business venture is this slow socially, but I mean,
You know the old saying, book smart, common sense none. Book smart 1, common sense 0. On that line, let's go back a little bit where you said Anthony got a taste and wanted to keep going, and then he tried to back out. Let's also remember, Shayla is not my favorite person at all. She's at the bottom. But when they was doing the church scenes, I brought this up a lot of times. If you know, you know. And she was feeling a certain kind of way, and she wanted to stop. Shayla wanted to stop. And then she got with Mike. Okay, now you got a whole new thing going on. They was really doing a family thing. Mike was accepting the baby all in her stomach. Anthony came to that apartment he put Shayla in, got on his knees and told her, I'm your baby father. I don't want nobody else in it. And that's when Shayla went to Mike to say, "Look, I'm gonna work it out with my baby dad." Because Shayla was gonna go out now. I don't have to like her to bring the truth. And Shayla was out.
But see, you know what the problem was?
Anthony brought it back in.
Yeah, you know why? Because Anthony is territorial.
Very much so. Very much.
He's territorial over Ro. He's territorial over Piari. He's territorial over Amber. He's territorial. What's the other women in his life? I feel like
you said Ro.
Yeah, Ro, Piari, Shayla, Amber, like those four. He's very territorial.
Yeah, he is.
And so for him, especially when it comes to Shayla, because in his mind, as far as the narrative is concerned, she has his child. So that's going to always be a connection that he feels like he has to her. So even now with Chad, right? I've been saying this for months. I said, you really gonna know if Anthony is really ready to get back with Amber based upon how he acts when SHAYLA gets a love interest. Remember I said that a while ago in my reviews. I've been saying that. And lo and behold, they gave her a love interest. They gave her a love interest.
And guess what?
And how is he acting? Territorial. How is he acting? Going over there eating that little dry salad.
He felt the way.
You ain't gonna never find a man like me.
He felt the way. He really did. And I'm saying, every time you take 10 steps forward, you move 20 steps back. It's crazy. But Wayne brought Iman in, and I don't know, Iman was checking out SHAYLA today too.
I gotta look at that because I was like, yes, I didn't even look at that skit.
You haven't watched that one yet?
I was like, well,
I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. You gotta look at it.
I'm gonna go back and look at it because I see that one of them started looking at SHAYLA. I saw the caption. And then I seen Tasha Smith. They've been giving. I said, why they wait till I go out of town to go to Busch Gardens to want to give us some
he bringing in some heavy hitters. He had the guy from Insecure. But you know, he always had Coco Brown, and Anthony in his own right was doing stuff before Wayne. You know, a lot of them. I just saw this interview that D from the West Side did. It's an old interview, but he was saying that the demographic of the skits changed. It's no longer comedy. It's more dramatic. And he said, because when his character came in, it was kind of still comedy, but he said his character somewhat brought in the drama, like him being a street dude. It changed the demographic of the storylines. He said he don't want to take the credit, but it is his character that kind of changed it, because remember, he said his storyline D was him and Jordan is a comedian. So he said it became a dramedy. But he said a lot of the comedy started going out because now they start dealing with more drama. He said if you look at the storylines now, all of them are drama. He broke it all the way down on how they set it up and everything. He gave a lot of good insight in that interview he did. I wanted to read this from Shaman right quick. She said, talking about the night with that they had the crew went out. She said Amber said that night she needed to be at the club early in the morning. That's why she stayed at the condo, because the condo was closer to the club. I assume. I remember that shot. I remember that.
Okay.
And Anthony decided to go home, I guess.
Yeah, I agree with Nikki. Amber should have let him. First of all, if your husband's drunk, like I said, I don't know if this is a rich people thing. I don't know, because I don't know no freshly married couple that's going to split up at night.
They don't want to be apart. They really don't want to be apart, not like that.
I don't know. It couldn't have been me.
Let me ask you something. I don't know what you looked at today. We may have to save it. I maybe can't put it all out there. Ralphie, and Momo, and
now I just posted. So the most I saw of that one, it was like 6 o'clock this morning, and I just posted it when I got back. And she tried to break up. She tried to break up with Ralphie, and Ralphie was like, "No."
Ralphie dropped $5,000 on her. Hey, Ozzy.
He's a simple Simon. He's a simple Simon.
Okay, so it's a couple after that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at him. I was getting ready to do him, but I seen you was on here. I said, let me hop on here real quick, because I wanted to do them, because I want to do them before 11:30, because I want to see what they're gonna have planned for 11:30. Because my question is, where is this storyline going from here now that Amber knows?
That's the question I asked the chat to get their perspective on where should they go from here. Where should this go from here? Now,
y'all think Amber going to approach? Y'all think Amber going to approach SHAYLA?
I don't think so. If she's smart, she wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Why not? Why not?
I don't think she should approach SHAYLA like that, because the wrong Amber going to show up. She need to be very strategic and very gentle in handling this. She really should. Somebody mentioned that Amber should no longer work with Wayne.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. You know what I think? You know what I think though? The whole world gonna know by 9:30 tomorrow. tomorrow what
You
really
think
happened.
so?
And you know,
I really
Amber is a basket trying to hold water. She's a papyrus basket trying to hold water with no tar in it. Just she can't hold water.
when I literally just said before you came on, I pray Amber don't go running her mouth to the wrong people. And someone mentioned that she should only let Mama, if she have to talk, let Mama Brenda know, which would be smart. Hello, good evening, Christopher. Christopher
Yeah,
said
but
Amber sent her drunk man home and asked SHAYLA to stay. She did ask SHAYLA to stay. She set that motion in order. Woo, okay. Tell the truth and tell it loud. So it's Amber should have made her husband like go and get in that bed, get on that couch, and get wherever because you won't be leaving this house tonight.
yeah, yeah. Ozzy from the West Coast. What's up, Ozzy? Oh, she just had a birthday too. Happy birthday.
Yes, she sure did. I think her and Ro's birthday was the same day, was it?
Is it?
Yeah, you right, Christopher. Drunk and then and SHAYLA, I mean Amber told Anthony today. She said I was adamant in telling SHAYLA to stay here and not leave.
Mm-hmm. See, like I said, now she's gonna start thinking back about how SHAYLA was acting around that time.
You know what's funny? I just put up a throwback video, right? Skit where Amber had checked Piari for coming around the house. This is an old one. Skimpy, dressed skimpy. And I'm telling you, SHAYLA done showed up to that house so many times when her and Amber was cool in clothes. I mean, literally, it's like I see Paris, I see France, I can see past your underpants. It's like that girl was coming with it. And she never checked it.
I was feeling uncomfortable for Amber and Anthony. I really was. Every time she would pop up with the Rottweilers hanging out,
yeah,
I was feeling uncomfortable for Anthony, to be honest.
But he was so much a man can take now. Because if he's red hot blooded, he gonna look. I mean, we got to be real.
To his credit, at that time, he wasn't paying her no attention. He really wasn't. He was solely focused on Amber.
I think Markeisha just said that in the chat. She was saying Anthony. He even told SHAYLA one time, "I would never marry you. You not the one." He told her that, like, told her. This girl done fathomed so much in her mind. Now, let me ask you, nephew, the new friend coming in, Delicia, what you think her role is really going to be in SHAYLA's life? Coming in now.
Whoever she is, she has a strong impact in their life because when she came in, notice how Angelina and SHAYLA broke down crying. They got really emotional. Yep. So it's giving that Delicia defended or protected SHAYLA in some way, shape, or form in a very meaningful way. In a way where SHAYLA couldn't defend herself or look after herself. Yeah. That's what it gives. It gives that she was close to the family, not just a friend, but somebody that meant something to them, something so heavy.
Yeah.
Now, are they going to throw? I was talking to another content creator, and we was just kind of bouncing ideas back and forth. I don't know if you're watching. But could it be another twist that they bring into this story that we don't see coming? Could this really be SHAYLA's real blood sister or something?
I mean, they really broke down crying. I never seen SHAYLA in no skit, even when Anthony gut punched on that porch and told her he loved Amber, cry like she cried when this girl showed up.
But the part that the part that made me mad was the part that she let her stay at her house, but she wouldn't even let her own sister stay at the house. Like, that's the part that made me mad.
That's so weird. Yeah, that part was weird. Good evening, Othello. How you doing? I believe she is some bad karma. What we gonna see?
Oh, so what? So what happened in middle school? Because remember, Delicia was when Shayla was telling Delicia about what happened between her and Anthony, and Delicia kind of laughed, was like, just like middle school. So
Yeah,
Shayla
she
did,
did
so
say that.
Shayla did this before middle school. Now, was the guy that she was referencing, was that Delicia's boyfriend
I
in
don't
middle
know.
school?
You know what I think? I think that's where Delicia came in because maybe that was some other girl boyfriend. And according they was in LA though. But what part of LA was y'all in? Was them children coming over there to y'all school and you done mess with one of their boyfriends and they was finna give you the business and Delicia had to protect you?
This could go so many ways. Is
That's why
Delicia?
I really say I love to know the backstory of what make people tick and act the way they act today. I really want to know why Shayla feels so entitled that she can't see the forest for the trees, that she feel like Amber did her wrong. I really want to know why. Why? Because this girl feel like she is the one. Like she like, oh, she really finally just came forth and to Delicia. Like, I guess Delicia is that friend, like I can really tell my truth to, my deepest, darkest secrets. And when she was telling Delicia about Amber, even though she didn't tell it all, she said she was my best friend. And I did, because at first she wanted to say man, then she said I had to change. She said husband. And I
Yeah,
said,
I was
okay,
glad
she
when she
changed
changed.
it
I
up.
was glad when she changed that and said no, he wasn't just the man, that was her husband. But here's the thing.
Wait a minute, hold on before we go. You said a teacher. You think the girl messed with a teacher? I
In middle
wouldn't doubt
school,
it. I wouldn't. These middle school children.
oh, well, she's a bottom feeder, so she'll do anything.
That's what
But
listen. Nikki
could it?
said.
Okay, so let's play on the theory that Delicia will eventually be Shayla's karma, right?
Mm,
What if Delicia ends up falling for Chad, likes Chad? Shayla is kind of giving him the cold shoulder, right? But what
mm-hmm.
if she tries to tell Shayla, but he like you, he's a good guy. He ain't got no secret ulterior motive. And what if she does to Shayla what Shayla was doing to Amber?
And that would definitely be because even
That,
when Delicia brought up about the middle school thing, and Shayla said to her, don't judge me or don't hold it against me." Something she said, so that could have been Delicia's boyfriend. It could have been. Because you know how in middle school, when you're in middle school, your worst enemy become your best friend. You know,
yeah, but you know what though? I got mad when I saw Delicia's character because I'm like, why do y'all keep giving us characters when y'all not closing out these storylines? When
new
y'all not
people all
closing
the
out
time.
this stuff. But I'm starting to see that there's a bigger picture. There's a backstory to Delicia that we just don't know yet. Right now, we can speculate what it is, but there's a backstory that has to unravel and that has to unfold. And like I said, they got too emotional when she showed up. They got too
Very
emotional. Like,
emotional.
you only get emotional like that when somebody means something to you. Like, I mean, did the
Now
girl
I
get in a
said
fight?
to myself, what this was Shayla in such a mental state in middle school? Because remember, Zachary some time ago brought up about her mental state, something about in the past
Mm-hmm.
that she was to the point that she was gonna unalive herself or something like that. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I don't know. It's deep. That's why I want to know. Now I'm curious. But and another thing, I believe Chad got plenty of money, but I think he just playing so low key. I believe that boy got plenty of money because it was funny how today was it today that when Shayla went to Wayne House and the mom was there. She said, "Oh, I didn't know you was into movies. I thought you were only basketball." And because he a big baller, but you overlooking Chad. Now you got your eyes over here at Iman because Iman feeling her.
Mm-hmm.
Iman was really feeling her, wanted to get her number and everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
you see, just made scoop Chad right from under her nose.
Right up under her nose. Who knows? And that might be the best comment. But you know, we still in that 30-day period from that name change.
Somebody else brought that up.
We still in the 30
about the name change. My teacher said it like we 30 days. It should be 30 days next week.
you know, 30 days is really 60 years in Country Wayne.
Oh, for real, for real. They gonna drag them 30 days. They gonna drag them. They gonna drag them. They gonna drag them 30 days. Yeah, I believe that Ozzy. That boy got some money. Trust me. Cause look at his background, his family. Sonny and them got money. They really do.
So that's money. Okay. So that's the thing, because you said Chad got money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does he really have money? Because you know, if he got money, why hasn't Sonny told SHAYLA? Because you know Sonny all about that money. So why hasn't she told SHAYLA that, you know, my cousin got money?
The only reason I would say that is for just the reason you said that, because that's her cousin. I think, but yes, Sonny, because Sonny was the one told SHAYLA on to go ask Mike for $5,000 to get her toes done or whatever the case was. Say, go on, ask. Yeah, she about that money, but I don't know. She could be protecting him because that's her cousin too. I don't know.
But you know what SHAYLA said when Sonny was trying to hook her up with Chad. SHAYLA was like, "You want him to talk to me, knowing everything about me." That girl got common sense. She just played stupid. But
yeah, now SHAYLA, when SHAYLA used to be talking to Anthony before she got real crazy, putting her hands on that man, she asked the right questions. It's like Anthony couldn't get over on SHAYLA like he get over on Amber. Like, you know, she quick with it. She quick.
Christopher Sims told Izzy, "Don't nobody want to know PR's backstory."
Po Piari.
I don't care nothing about PR. PR gets on my nerves. You understand? Like, she get on my nerves. I can't stand her because she straddled the fence like she riding a horse. Like just don't know if she gonna go to the left or the right.
I'm gonna tell you the one thing I like about PR. I like Tipsy PR because she goes start running her mouth. Tipsy PR go talk some stuff, boy. That's the only time I can deal with PR when she drunk.
Her favorite Sunday at church is Communion Sunday. Listen, but PR need to get her life together.
Well, PR was with Wayne. Well, he's bringing Iman in because this is the second day Iman has been in the skits. This is the second day, and he showed an interest in SHAYLA. I would say he would be better for PR. I don't know.
I love drunk PR. I say that because I think PR was pregnant by Atlanta in college. Ooh, that would be a twist.
Could be.
That would be a twist. Oh, wait, I realized who that is. What's up, Izzy? I just realized who that is.
Yeah, that's easy.
Change her profile picture.
Angela, SHAYLA been running the streets for a while. Boy, I'm telling you, y'all, I know they be seeing y'all. I know they be saying they've been out in them streets for a little minute.
Atlanta streets.
Sorry, man.
Put a wine in the chat for PR. A wine glass in the chat for PR.
For PR. All right. I'm going to drop the link one more time. If you want to come up, Miss Suzette, you want to say anything? We about to close this thing down. I enjoyed y'all tonight.
We got to get ready for 11:30.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, that's right.
It's been a week. That's why I was like, we have to come through.
You know, there was a period where we didn't know when they were dropping skits because it was one. Remember, I go all the way back to the Instagram days when it was only one skit a day. I was watching that one skit all day long, but then it got to a point they left Instagram, came to Facebook, and they was doing more than one. And you didn't know when they would
show you that interview from D, because D broke it all the way down how they set up their schedule. D is a producer, and Asia is his assistant. he say they have like, you know, a call sheet, something in the schedule, and they work 24/7 because the guy was asking, so how y'all set it up? And he say, we can see who skits and what skit is in place. And when I insert my skit, it has to correspond with, because he was saying, say if I'm coming from with Raffy, but I'm gonna meet up with you, and I'm coming from Raffy at the shoe store, it have to make sense that I'm meeting up with you at the apartment or something. You know, he said all of them have to intertwine some kind of way. They have to make sense when they schedule. He broke it down. I was like, that's a lot of insight.
Yeah, you got to send me that interview because I want to. If they work 24/7, yeah, because I don't know, because sometimes they run into each other, sometimes they don't.
They don't drop the skits 24/7. But he said his time slot, because you the one hit me that they had time slots. He said D say his time slot is like 2:30 in the morning.
And that's what I'm saying.
Some of the skits lately drop 2 and 3 a.m. in the morning. They do.
Mm-hmm. That's why
the brand has gotten so large. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we always say, well, at least I know I be saying it, that 9:30 and 11:30 is prime time for Amber, SHAYLA, and Anthony. Like we know that. We know that.
Who this is, Angela? She say join the live screen if possible tomorrow to see Latoya. Latoya is so funny. You talk about Latoya Tamara friend on the skits, right? Simone on Big Fat Z Reacts with Hijinks at 4. She is hilarious. I want to see more of her with my boy. They are funny.
Y'all think Larry gonna leave Bethany for the ex-wife?
I was just going to ask that.
Y'all have at it. Y'all go
with it.
You said it. You did. He's getting tired of her.
I've been saying it for weeks now. When they gave when they started doing skits at their house and not the office no more, and we started to see life behind the scenes, and we started to see more of Brooke, and then we saw the ex-wife. I said, "Oh, they setting this up for him to get back with that ex-wife because he gonna get tired of Bethany." I was saying it back then. It's gonna happen.
Yes, when they were sitting on the couch and Bethany confronted him about, huh?
Is it bad to say that I'm here for it though, for him to get back with his ex-wife?
Let me tell you something. I didn't want to say it out loud, nephew, but since you done freed me,
he should.
I've been saying it. I don't care. I say it was on. Y'all know I say it was on my mind. I want him to get back with that ex-wife.
Did you see the skit where they were sitting on the couch and she was confronting about the credit card bill, and when she got up, the last words in that episode was, "I'm sick of this woman. I'm tired of this woman." I said, I never said he. Go back and look at it. He say, "I am tired of this woman."
Larry want that old thing back.
But I don't think the girl want him.
No,
she don't want him.
Brooke about to have
one thing I like about her. One thing I like about the ex-wife, even Larry trying to throw that little, because that's how it starts. Buy me a couch today and get me a house tomorrow and take me to dinner tonight. And in the morning, we wake up at the W somewhere. So, but she keeping it above board. She say, don't buy me the couch. I don't want to hear Bethany mouth. You're married. You know, she keeping it real cute and real classy. So I like that about her. I like that. They say, watch today. It's in today's skit, Izzy. Oh, the one where they was outside. He's sick of her. Izzy, Larry is out the door. He is out the door. But you know what? She threw in Larry's face. You know that most of that is my money.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yep.
Oh yeah,
it's way too many characters in the cheaters in these skits. That's true.
It is.
Yeah, they be cheating.
I'd be so exhausted, man. I'd be like, everybody got to cheat. Now they about to make Chase cheat.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God! I hope not.
Everybody make Chase cheat.
Get out my mouth.
I mean, that first chasing.
Why they had to come mess with them?
At first, Chase and Candace was solid, and I like their relationship initially because it was cute. You know what I'm saying? You could tell they really liked each other. They really loved each other. But their stuff just started to get stupid. Like,
and Chase is an executive producer because D said that too. He said starting out, the producers were Mike, executive producers, Mike, Wayne, and Chase.
Well, you know, it was Chase
is writing this mess in his stuff.
Chase was the very first producer. He was the first cameraman.
Yeah, he was.
Him and Wayne started out, and then when Wayne went overseas to do that movie, that's how Mike started coming in. Yeah, and he took over the skits while Wayne was over in Australia, and that's how we got more skits a day. Was because Wayne.
D disclosed that he met Mike. Mike, the one brought him on because Mike was an acting teacher and D was in his class. It was really insightful. I'm gonna definitely send it to you so you can see it. I'm gonna send it. If I ever to see what happens with Chase, they supposed to have that little commercial.
Listen, if I ever get the privilege to be in the Country Wayne skit, I'm gonna tell y'all the character I want to play. I want to be Anthony.
But go ahead, let's see it.
I want to be Anthony's brother that got the same father but different mothers.
Okay.
That's what I want. But the brother that got common sense. The one that got common sense.
So you're gonna bring that daddy side out. You're gonna bring that daddy side.
And you know what'll be good? What'll be good is we love each other, but Anthony has an alt against me because Daddy spent more time with me than he did him. And
because y'all was two different. Yeah.
Listen, Wayne, I can write this. Come on, I can write it. it.
Listen, nephew. All through the chat tonight, before you even showed up, we were saying Deontay need to come and be the counselor because Amber and Anthony need some real help. Somebody say you're gonna bring the laughter and the counseling. Yes, I can see him right now. Y'all better come on in here and sit down. Get this stuff together.
Listen, can you see me and Angelina going back and forth meeting each other?
Yes.
Who she talking to?
Y'all already got the chemistry.
It
can definitely work.
It
can definitely work. Love Mike's family. The dinner scene with Sonny. Yeah, that was nice.
Angela said that's a great character too for Deontay, the brother. Yeah, we half brothers. I don't like the term half brothers, but it just would do something to the storyline.
It would boost it up a whole lot.
Like he's my older brother, and I was the younger brother because he ran off and they had another family. They had another son. I'm telling you, that would put a twist in the storyline, but it would really dive into his backstory. And it will help you to understand.
We need it.
We
need it. And I think this would be the absolute perfect time with what Anthony disclosed today to bring out his backstory. It really would.
That's how I would write it. I would write it like that. Like, but they love each other, but Anthony still got this thing in the back of his heart.
That animosity.
Dad left and had another family type thing. You know what I'm saying? And Dad gave his all to you. Like he put you through college and all of this, you know, and I messed up because he messed up because Daddy wasn't around, and so this is why he acting crazy with women. Don't know how to have a healthy relationship with women because he ain't never seen one. You know.
Look at this one. Listen, Christopher say Deontay need to be.
Somebody told me one time, you look like Pernell. You look like Pernell. Your beard is longer.
that was a good one. Izzy wants you to come on for some ammunition for Amber. You need to be Amber's cousin from the D.
You would love to see.
I would love to see you on the. I would love to see Deontay on the show. Listen, we're gonna have to push it. It could be some kind of way. I'm telling you, my mind be spinning. I tried to get him that night. I was trying to get him. I couldn't.
What is he saying? Izzy said Deontay, Phil, and Mama Brenda equals gold. Y'all got me weak. I am weak.
You right. Listen, Anthony did have have a sister,
Yeah,
a younger sister, and an aunt that never came back. I don't know why they got rid of that. I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute. Can y'all picture me and Coco in the skit
Beyonce,
together?
where you get over there?
Can y'all see me
Yes.
and Coco in the skit together being
Yes.
related? Lord have mercy. That would be
And
right.
I like you quick with it and Coco quick with it. That's why I say even with Angelina, that back and forth, boy, that'll be powerful. That will be it. They say Dalen is Anthony 2.0. I'm so old. I don't know why they did that to Dalen character.
No. Dalen is Anthony negative 2.0. Like
right.
He's a negative 2.0. He's extremely sloppy with his stuff. He's very sloppy.
Very sloppy.
He's sloppy.
Mm-hmm. It's like goodness. Amanda finally going over there to Amber. That's right. Finally.
I gotta catch up on.
All right, noise makers, Carolites, voices. We finna shut it down. We gotta go get ready for this 11:36. Skits catch up today on the reviews from Deontay. Reviews catch up. Somebody, any other content creators in here? I know Faith is the substance of what's in here. I think she just peeked in and went out. She was early. I think she left. Don't forget to go show her some love.
Tomorrow.
Let's give it again for Miss Suzette for co-hosting again. What's going on tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I'm gonna be on with Riri's reviews. She's doing a one-on-one with me tomorrow. What time?
Okay.
7 Eastern Standard Time, but 6 her time, I think it is. So make sure y'all go support her.
Okay.
We there. We love her.
We're gonna be there. Riri review.
Yeah. I'm a
go
look
over
for
to Riri review. I know Riri.
I'm gonna put her YouTube handle in my post later on.
Okay.
Yeah. Go follow her. She almost at 1,000. Let's get her to 1,000.
And Miss Vaughn,
I think we need to get her up to 1,000 because I was just looking at her thing to see.
There it is. Angela put it up there. That's her Instagram.
Wait,
that's her Instagram. Her YouTube. Riri for real 77.
Shut it down. I think we losing. It could be me. Yeah, Riri for real. I think, yeah. Wait a minute. I'm trying to find it.
And Miss Vaughn, she mentioned you today.
Good night, Angie.
Yeah.
Who, Riri?
Yeah, your perspective on what happened today with
live today and I missed it.
Yeah, she mentioned you today. Yeah, she said she encouraged people to go see your commentary on it. It was eye-opening.
Okay, here it is right.
Yeah, go follow her YouTube.
Riri for real 77. Let's go over there. Let's support her. Let's get her up. I was just looking at her numbers. Show her some love. We're gonna be over there to Riri's house. Yeah, we got to get her there. I think she almost there though. I think she in the 800. Yeah, we're going to Riri house tomorrow.
It was like 7. Yeah.
Huh?
Last time I saw she made.
Last I looked, recently it was the 8. Yeah. So we got to get her up there. All right, noise makers. Miss Suzette, any parting words, any community coordinating announcements you got to make?
None. Just be sure to tomorrow for Deontay with the interview with Riri. That's it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you to everybody in the chat, everybody in the bushes. We have the greatest, the Carolites, noise makers, voices, all y'all. The Neelys. I don't think O'Neal even got no name. He probably will call y'all the Nomads because I think he had a band that was the Nomads. I don't think he got a name for y'all yet, but everybody in this, as Deontay always say, in these country range streets, listen, I surely appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Ain't nothing you can do about it. We gonna exit right here. Get ready for that 11:30. Look how late y'all and kept on to up. Y'all may not even have to worry about the morning me coming in the morning. Don't laugh.
You might get that review tonight.
Y'all may get that tonight. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for your support. We love y'all, and we out.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.